Hello YouTubers, DE Fan 3D coming at you here on my brand new phone, the Galaxy S22, and so happy to have this. So this is pretty cool. So we're back in action for the phones. So I'll be back at Elko on September 24th, and this is the phone that'll give me the access to do the interviews, and I'm also going to take it with me to Oktoberfest. And then next year in 2023 will be good for the whole season. So, but this is results of September 10th of last week. So the point leader of the late model class is at Elko Speedway for the field of 32 is Jacob Gady with 1,071 points, and he has 2 wins this year. He won the feature last week at Elko, which is really cool. And second is car number 52 with 2 wins as well, Chad Wallen at 1,027 points. In third place is the 19 car with 3 wins of Jake the Snake Ryan of 980 points. And fourth in the 32 car, out of Cheska, Minnesota, Jeremy Wolf with 1 win this year at 939 points. And 980 points for Jake Ryan. And top 5 and 10, in the 10 car, is Dusty Man with 1 win this year. He won last week in the late model series at 862 points. In 6th place is the 6th car of Owen Giles with 4 wins this year. Actually, Owen won last week. He has 4 wins at 828 points. So that's pretty good right there. In 7th position is the 21 car of Adam Benzik with 1 win this year at 822 points. And by the way, the late model event was very, very fun last week. That was a good one. And that was a fun 40-lap feature for Dwayne Barron's Memorial. That was probably the coolest race I ever saw Jacob Gady win. That was a fun one. And him and Chris Merrick, those two guys were just running side by side. They were like magnets. They were really having a hard time breaking away from each other, but that was a cool win. So, not bad. In 8th place is the 37 of Bryce Bloom with no wins this year, but 802 points. In 9th is the 13 of Brian Rolstead in the 13 car with 798 points. And 10th is the 31 of Racing Ryan Varner at 666 points. That will change tonight. He will be there. And I'm sure he'll be there for sure on the last race of the year. And Billy Moan and Jacob Gady were the ones battling for the lead on that lap 40. So that was really cool to see that. 11th is the 8 of Billy Moan in the 8 car with 2 wins this year. Almost got himself a 3rd last Saturday at 649 points. That was such a cool race to watch, so that was a lot of fun. And 12th was the 06 of Adam Ratliff at 638 points. 06 car has gotten a couple of close times to winning this year, and including last year too. And 13th is the 50 car of Steve Anderson Jr. with 1 win this year at 636 points. And 14th, so looking for that first feature win. Almost had it last Saturday, but Owen Giles had other options and plans for him to get that away from him. Number 7 of Teddy Casciati with 0 wins but 612 points. And 15th is the 3 of Chris Cruiser Merrick at 591 points. And 16th in the 47 cars, Hunter Cowell Payne with 1 win this year at 558 points. And 17th, you'll find the 99 car, Tommy Peterson, with 522 points. And 18th, and in car 18, is Michael Ostick at 442 points. And 19th, in the 53 car, Jared Duda at 428 points. And 20th, you'll find the 7 of Rich Owing at 422. And 21st in the 41 cars, Donnie the Rocket Reavers. He's now moved up a bit now, so that's pretty cool. At 329 points. So there's a little ways to go there. But in 22nd behind him is car 42 of Ryan Camish at 309 points. And 23rd in car 19 is Mike Hansen at flat 300 points. So that's pretty interesting right there. And 24th, you'll find the other 7 car of Jackson Lewis at 283 points. And 25th, now running a limited schedule this year in the 38 cars, Darren Wolke with 272 points. And 26th, you'll find the 75 car of Joel Tyson at 192 points back there in 26th, and had a hard wreck a few weekends ago, so that was kind of a bummer. And hopefully they can bring back the car for the final race, or they might race tonight. I won't be there, so I won't know what happened with that, but for sure next week, hopefully on the 24th, he'll be there. And finally making a couple appearances, was there last Saturday when I was there. In 27th is car 81, Brian Sarakeski at 190 points. And 28th position, and 28th in the points, and car 17 is John Lemke with 118 points. And 29th position, you'll find the other 19 car of Michael Hager at 95 points. And 30th, you'll find car 22, Nick Pedinsky at 82 points. And 31st, you'll find the 14 of Grant Brown at 66 points. And running out the 32 car field at Elko Speedway in the point standings, 40th, the car 40 is Michael Beamish at 53 points. So that'll round out your 32 car point field right there. So it should be interesting to see what happens tonight. I do have Facebook, so I'll be able to check in on that and maybe communicate with some Elko drivers, tell me where everybody's running. I've done that in the past. It worked out pretty well for me. So working out pretty good. Glad that I have this now, so I'm no longer going between both iPads, my big one and the small one. Now I can just do this so much better. And I give a shout out here from a YouTube channel for Coleman Racing Products. It's pretty awesome. In fact, I got to shout out Gene Coleman because I get to be the only guy going Oktoberfest that gets to say that I get to get this autographed. This car is Dalton Zier's 119. Johnny Sauter also ran it a couple times too. Whoop. So that fell over. But Johnny Sauter's also driven this car too a couple of times this year, and this is really, really cool. This is a model, and there's only 3 of these cars produced, and I was really fortunate to get one out of the 3. So these are really, really rare. So I'll have Dalton Zier autograph right here, and then Johnny Sauter will autograph the other side right here at Oktoberfest. I'm not going to have them autograph the car, but really, really cool. And Dalton Zier won the championship in the Tundra Late Model Series back in 2014. This is what this car is based after, and that's really cool. And then in the Tundra Series also, they also have another car that I'm trying to think was Reagan May, and she drove the 33 Chevrolet, and this is made after hers, so it's a Rookie of the Year car for Coleman Racing. They have 2 cars in the Tundra Series back in 2014, and it's really cool to have a car with no roof number on it. That's pretty sweet. That's really, really legit. I've seen that a couple times at Elko, and I thought, wow, you don't even look at the roof, you just have to look at their door number to call it on the score pylon. I thought that was kind of interesting. But very, very cool. I really like the detail, especially for how cool the rear spoiler is with those bracket bars on there like that. I think that detail is just really, really good. And I didn't give a close-up to the 119 car like this. I'm gonna do that with the other one here after I'm done putting this one in. Just want to give you guys a close shot. She won't be there for Oktoberfest, but it's really cool to have this car to give her the nod for Rookie, so that's pretty cool. So I've never in my life ever owned a late model car of any kind, let alone get a Rookie of a Year. So that's really, really cool, and that's rare to get that. And I'll give a shout out and an up close shot here of the 119 for Dalton Zier and Johnny Sauter, and just look at the detail on this thing. Holy smokes! And I really dig triple digit numbers. I mean, it's kind of cool to see the numbers on cars, whether it be single digits or double digits, but to do a car with triple, I think that's really cool. Change it up a bit. And that's what I like about the late model series, is that you can, these guys come all over the place. So you can run more than one car number. You can have a field with 3 number 5 cars, have a field with 2 number 3 cars, have a field with like almost 4 or 5 of the same number. Like, rather have a field with 8, like, well, no, maybe, but I've seen a field where it has like 6 number 6 cars, or a field with 4 number 4 cars, or a field with 4 number like 9 or 10, whatever. But it's really cool to see that double up like that. So it's, I think it's really cool. So there's a few people that I know and I've talked to, and they're not a huge fan of that, but whatever, who needs them? So I like that. I think it's pretty cool. So you just kind of change it up. I mean, that's why I'm a big fan of the late model series. I don't watch NASCAR anymore due to the fact of how ugly those cars look. But I just like change for the late model series, and it's really cool. So to have like a field with like 4 number 5 cars or 4 number 3s, it's pretty sweet. So, and then have a car with a 119, and then a car show up with like 511 or something like that, or 711 even too. That's pretty cool. So, but thank you guys for subscribing to my channel and watching my videos. I appreciate it. And I like the feedback that I've gotten on a couple of them, so I appreciate that. And it's really cool to get recognition. So, talk to you guys soon, and have a good week.